Like, are you jumping? Who's jumping? Oh my god.
But
Don't
he's
know what
gonna
they're gonna
he's so
jump.
fucking busy at that time, like with his planning and. By
Okay,
the
do you
way,
wanna
did
jump
I
there?
tell you that I moved rooms finally?
Right then.
I did.
Okay, right.
Did I? No. So initially, I was
Don't know.
gonna move like houses altogether because like
Just,
my landlady was being a bitch. Like straight
let's go
up,
to
she was
military
like, "Oh
base.
no, I'm gonna raise the rent and this and that," and like,
Been there for a while.
you see, that was when the council tax happened. Like, wait, if I told you about the council tax, how did I not tell you about the room? I think I told you because I can. I did. Did I? Oh. No, so initially I was gonna move the thing is, like houses altogether. Basically, what happened was I wanted to move out of that room, come what may. Okay. And the bills and everything were like, we were like, okay, it's just, it is what it is. So let's not. Then she came over one day and then she was like, okay, let me just, are you guys sure you want the room and whatever? And we were
I
like,
actually
yeah, fuck yeah.
understand
Like,
them
before you
because
even put it
sometimes I
up, we want the
that.
room.
Like,
We're taking it.
so I die.
We have
So
not even started talking about the council tax.
I jump there
So she goes, okay,
again
you
and
know what?
kill
I'm
them
gonna come in
all.
on Sunday.
Die
And
first.
what we did is this time we
It's
said
just
let's
a
put the room on
chance you take.
Finn's name, like the contract, because like he
You're gonna hate
technically like
my
he did this
friends.
stupid thing when he was
We
working as
literally
a
just
temp
jump there even
before he
after
joined my
the
company.
second life. You
He
just
put
go
his
back there.
old like Birmingham address, so he doesn't have like
You,
a London address here. I just have like my work address, like work page reference.
exactly. Like,
And
what am
then
I gonna do with
so I was
that?
like, okay, we'll put the contract on your name. And she was making so much nakra natak to like approve his name. And she asked like for a reference letter from work, and he had to ask his manager. So now we'd already done all these things and we got everything. And then we were like, and then she finally said, okay, sorry. He's like, I get. Um, she comes in on Sunday and then she brings the contract and everything. And she's like, are you guys sure and whatever? And like, yeah, we want the room. Because let me, so it's a little messy right now, but Alexa, turn every light to warm yellow. Okay. Alexa, turn
Oh!
every light to white.
Someone jump! Someone jump! Someone jump!
Okay. Yellow. But whatever. So
It can't be a
if you
bot,
can
right?
see, yeah, it's so much bigger. Like
Oh,
it's
fuck
a little
off!
messy right now, but
Okay.
like there's so much
Oh,
space, and then we have
to
that,
get him!
and then
Oh,
we
I'm so
also
close.
put up the projector,
I'm
so I
ready.
can literally tell like
Did he come to like finish him?
Alexa. Oh no, she's off. But yeah, if I just put that on, she like plays whatever you want. And then I have
Oh
my own
my
screen
god.
part.
Okay,
And
okay,
plus,
okay.
Ritik, we get our own cupboards. They're like massive cupboards and like
What's
full length
happening?
mirrors.
I think I
I
know
will
what's
show you
happening.
like at the day like we planned. It's like the middle of the week right now, so
What
it's a
happened?
little messy. But it was like ticking all the boxes and like work is
Oh,
so
okay.
close for us. We were like, you know what, fuck it, we'll just
The
take
guy.
it.
Oh,
So we signed the contract on Sunday.
I
And then
I think
Monday
he got
morning,
revived.
and then I'm looking and we're like, we should just
Let's see if
like
these lads
confirm
will
her
break
with her. Like
colors.
we didn't like since we have such a good relation with her, we didn't even think about confirming about the bills and like, let's just call her up and confirm. And then she was like, what do you mean? You've been paying council tax for all this while.
I had an
And I was like,
M416.
honey,
Can't
what are
beat
you
that.
saying? And she goes, no, check your contract. Open
Yeah.
the contract and
Thanks, guys.
I swear to God, Riti, I had this conversation with her. I can't believe I
Yeah.
was this is irresponsible that I can't find the
No
fucking
choice.
conversation. I don't know if it was on a phone call or in I don't know what, but she never fucking
Oh,
registered me
fuck's
for council
sake. There's
tax.
enemies on me.
So apparently,
Like,
with
I
all
literally
the
jumped on
council
an
and
enemy.
council's
Mike,
like
are you here? Just
nobody
one
has
guy
been
on me?
registered living in this house for the last 5 years.
Yeah, so watch out. This guy in my building.
And I'm like, honey, what are you saying? So she's told me that technically you only put Finn on the council, you don't have to be. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to tell them as is. And she was like, no, no,
Oh,
I'll handle it, I'll handle it. And didn't say anything. So I was like, you know what, fuck you, I'm going to do this. So I called the council.
yeah. Okay.
And Finn and I were like, we're going to tell them
Okay,
the
so you
truth
come from
as
down.
is. We
So he's
told
on
them,
the,
and I think we put everything we
not
have
on
to
the
say.
roof, but the floor under there.
And like they've already raised the issue now. It's been 3 fucking
And
months
there on the left
already,
side.
but they've not done anything about it.
Yeah.
It's like, 5 people work in this office.
Okay, okay, come on.
So
Come with me.
every time I call them, it takes
Yeah,
like
come on.
20 minutes for them to actually pick up the phone. But like once they do, they're like, oh yeah, yeah, we're looking into this. So they told me they're gonna send me one big fat bill, me and Finn, one big
Nice.
fat bill for 1 year's council tax. And they're like, we'll do like a monthly plan or whatever. But thing is, we're stuck here now because we signed the contract.
That's why we pushed
So
together.
I was full fledged like freaking out about this at one point because like apparently you can be in jail like if you don't pay your council tax. It's
Yeah, I swear.
it's not going to be as bad, but the thing is, I don't store my money in this country. Everything like my savings, I invested into the Indian market. So I have to bring everything back to pay it off, and I don't want to do that. So I was like, I'm going to have to start saving another chunk of my salary because I don't want to like bring
Sorry if
it. Yeah, I just want to
sorry if
be as
my
it is.
you can hear my
Like
whole
everything
life
is there's an order for things. I don't want to
through my
move
mic.
funds around or
Oh, okay.
whatever. And like yeah, so like that was my occupation. And then I
Oh
literally
yeah, yeah. So
was
like
freaking out with
my
Alexa.
all of
And
my
she
lights in my
literally
room
was
is
like,
controlled by Alexa.
if it gets, what's the worst that can happen? She's going to tell us to
Yeah.
fucking, she has to give us 2 months notice. We leave.
Oh, what's up with
She
this
says
guy?
if it gets so bad, we'll just leave. Like this is London. We've been living here for like over a year now. We know the city, and it's not like we're doing this part. And you know, somewhere down the line, like very lately have I actually opened up with that. Like I'm so used to doing things like by myself. Like even when I moved, like I did it by myself.
I mean,
Even
like
when I
if you
moved
can
to
mark me
London,
a
like
level two
he
west
was
in my
working
helmet.
that whole time. I did the most of the move by myself. I did like and I've just never had family around me, so like I've always had this thing at the back of my head, like, oh my god.
Okay,
It's
east and
like
west.
chill, it's fine. Like, just relax. Like, what? Think of the worst fucking scenario that happens. What is the worst thing?
No,
If
no,
we
I'm good with
if we
good for
can
the helmet.
do
I got a
that,
level
like everything
three.
else is fine. And you know, Riti, lately, I don't know what it is.
Okay, I'll take that.
I have. Oh, let me tell you about. Have I told you about the pitch at work? There's this lady called Robin. Okay, Robin. Robin is my. I wanna her. I wanna dig a hole, put her
Oh.
inside it,
You really
and
can't
just
see it,
sit
you know. You just
on
see
top of
it
that.
like.
Like I don't mean like physical abuse or like kill her, but no, I just want to fucking torture her because that's what she does to me. Yeah, or like maybe kidnap her
So
cat or something.
come
Like
fine.
that's the pain that I want to cause her. Okay, she, her personality. Like when I joined,
That's
I
fine.
literally thought she and I were gonna be
That's what it
BFFs
is.
because there's so much
Games the game.
like she's bitchy. She loves cats. She's
Mm.
very moody. She's very like but she's like really fun. She's got good taste in music. And I remember like I was like, oh my god, she's
Okay,
such a
what
vibe.
was
Like when
that?
she's
What
it'd be
was
so
that?
cool to be chill with her and like, you know, she sits right behind me or whatever.
No.
But she's
Oh,
a
like a
developer, so
helicopter.
like one stage higher. And
Okay, I
first
have
few months or whatever, I
no
stepped
idea
on
what
her
that
toes a
is.
little
Okay.
with like whatever. Like her account manager got fired or whatever, so I kind of
What? What
I
the
didn't do
fuck?
it on purpose. Yeah, it is a like our field of business is very territorial and we're all fucking piranhas and everybody wants a bite of it. And
That's
I kind of
that's
stepped on
so
it a
fucked
little.
up.
But Joby, I didn't know it was like my third one
Like,
thing or whatever. When I got
wait, so
promoted
I can
as
just
well,
stay
like
inside
she didn't even
wherever
like
I am, and the plane will just I'll just get
let me
into a
see,
plane.
congratulate me, nothing. And like there's always like
Oh,
weird
okay, okay.
negative energy that like comes from her end, so I just ignore it. Like, see, we're all in a talking or whatever. She will purposely not address me in the circle. And I was like, this is just me. And then
Yeah, I mean,
eventually,
you
a lot
have
of
to
other
show me
people
where it
started
is. I have no
noticing
idea
it as
where.
well. It's like, what was that about? And I was like, I don't know what's my problem.
Yeah, looted the whole
But
house.
at some point in
I have
time,
no
that
idea
makes
where
me
it
feel a
is.
little like, is it me? Am I like
I'm just
doing
gonna.
this to her? Like, am I bothering her so much that she's like, And I was like, you know what? Maybe
I
there's
swear
a
to God,
good
sometimes I think
side of
your
this that
pet
I'm not
is an
knowing.
enemy because it doesn't
But
have a
like,
number on top
I
of
don't
it
know what is this new
and the tiny thing.
unhinged issue with me right now. But I'm
Uh,
overly to person. Another person can't reach out to the
so
other
they
person for
understand
30
English,
days
but
unless they put up like a
no.
follow-up task
Oh
saying
no.
that they're going to reach out again. Okay? Now, sometimes there are duplicates and there's these issues. This bitch turns in front of, and it's like you don't want to be entering other people's territory.
Too.
It like damages your internal brand. In front of everybody turns and goes, Jill, can't you see that I've been reaching out to this person since like last August?
Let me see.
Calls me out straight up in front of like my boss, and like
Jesus Christ,
my
I've
boss is like
gone
next to me.
frustrated.
Everybody and everybody just turns and looks at me, and I'm like,
I'll die in this one.
you do this on purpose.
Oh,
And
I
I was
got
like,
two.
okay, send me the link, let me check.
Okay, okay,
Send me
okay.
the link.
Not too
I
sure.
was
Okay.
like, okay, this looks weird. Like, why would I reach out? Because I've not put up a task. And I'm like, something's weird. I let it go. I was like, it was a genuine mistake, whatever. Then I put checked a few days later because my task showed up and I was like, oh my god, there was a duplicate. So I sent her a text about it, like a decent human being. She turns and goes, oh,
I have.
are you saying that
I'm
I
okay
made
on
the mistake
boosters,
now?
but how many first
I
days do
was
you have?
like, yeah, you did. But in my head, I was like,
Oh my God. Okay,
I'm
okay.
just
You eat
telling
up
you now.
first.
Maybe you should inform
Let me
IT that
just
there's
use
a
my
duplicate.
bandits first.
And my manager as well
Because
is like,
next
this
zone
can
is
be,
not
she's
something
like,
we
you
would
should
be able
not
to.
make war, make love. That's her.
And
And she's like, Jill, it's okay. And I'm
son of
like, this bitch is calling me out in front of everybody, and you're telling me make love, not. And then, so even Pin for me, he's like, don't let it bother you, just ignore it because it keeps happening, you know. Like the other day, also, she called me out for like things like this keep happening. And now we're working on a project together, which is really weird. And
Oh
today, just
my
before I
God, are
got
you
to the
kidding me?
office, so I was like,
you,
um,
you, you
so I
know, you know
texted
the
her and I
reason
was
I
like,
don't have
hey,
a
have
first date.
you followed up with this client or whatever? And
Because I
she
was
was like,
looking for that
oh
damn
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. I'm going for a wedding. When I'm back, I'll see you.
I've never seen that. I was
So
like,
I was
fuck, I
like,
want to know what
okay,
that is.
sounds good. I don't want to like email her as well because two voices can be confusing.
That's
I'm
how.
glad
That's
you're
why I
leaving it.
don't have first
She
date
looked at
because I
it
was
and
just
left
like,
me on
I need to
red.
find this.
So I was like, I want to make it my like
Oh,
like a very. I started climbing with it. Like, ooh, I'm telling you, I'm loving this new side of me. This girl goes to the. It's not a gym. It's this class, but it's a climbing class. So it's like a
no, there's only like
Pilates.
29 people.
What?
No, that's not nice.
No, so it's like a machine,
Okay, let's go.
but it's like a machine where you climb with
And
it.
that's a big zone for
So
28
it like
people. There
really
must
like
be
works
like
out your
no
arms
way
and
we can.
your thighs.
Yeah,
And I love it because it like
yeah,
really
but the
brings
next
out the
zone has
competitive side of me. And I'm like, oh my god, I have to
already
break my phone
started.
from the previous. And last week when I went, and I was like, I closed my eyes and I was like the 30
Okay,
minute
I'm
mark
just
is
gonna
where
hit
you're
the
like
zone.
dying in this class. And I was like, I can see her billing, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass, and you're gonna have nothing to like look for. Like what you're billing after being at the company for 7 years, I'm gonna do in like 2 years, and you're gonna like
Yeah.
belittled by how much this is bothering. Like you have no idea what's coming for you, kind of thing. And a friend just looked at me and he was like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you've never seen this side, right? Like this is I have this like weird competitiveness in me. Like if you get on my bad side, like there's no going back from it."
I
And
mean,
she comes out very red. And I'm so tired of this overly sweet.
does it?
I don't know. Is it like because I'm gonna?
Okay.
No, sometimes I feel like is it because I'm like in this country and like sometimes like when I'm back home in India, I never like if I don't care about something, I'll just be like, no, I don't want to do that. But here I'll be like, yeah, okay, sure. Even if I don't want to do that, I'm like, why am I like pushing myself to do certain things? Like, who am I even pleasing here? This does not like I don't care. I'm I really shouldn't care, but
Do you
like
watch PUBG streams like on
something in
YouTube?
me that's like forcing me to be overly nice, and I'm like, this is not my personality. This is not who I want to be.
What
And
you
she
watch?
needs to
What
go
you
away.
watch it on
Like
Facebook? You said.
whoever this new emotion is in there, she needs to pack her shit up and fucking leave. Like I just cannot with her.
I haven't met a person who
Uh,
uses
but yeah,
Facebook in a long
but it's been other than that whole thing
time.
that at part like
I
it's
never
been
hear
a little like
Facebook from anyone.
up and downy, but other than that, it's been pretty like
What?
chill outside
What?
of it. Like I finally feel
Ah!
like I'm doing a lot more outside. Like for the longest time,
Am I?
my like personal life started getting intertwined with work, and I was like,
Whew.
okay, but it's fine. Like I'm only
I thought
24. Like
I'd cover
if
you.
I
Almost
hadn't,
like
if I wasn't doing it like at the
they are
start, like
mostly like
when you start a job, you
fly
know how
girls
it's
or
gonna
something.
be like for
Yeah.
the first year or whatever. Yeah, and like literally, I've actually been doing a little more like TikTok content, and yeah, I quite
What?
like it. Like,
Wait.
oh my god, Riti,
Wait. Who threw the nade?
I'm telling you, I don't even use Google for
From
anything.
there? No way it reached there.
Oh,
That
I
was
can't wait for you to have.
too good of a nade. If it made it to
You know how many times I still send you when you're going to join your TikTok again? You're just going to
and
find.
now they
I
want to
still
push.
send you so much of stuff, and I'm like, she's not seeing this. It's just lying there. Oh my god. Oh, I can't even believe. But I think other than that, like I've been really happy in this new room. Like right now, it's just Finn and me, like with the whole house. And I don't know. It, like for a second, I was like, oh my god, is it gonna be like too much? Like
Fuck's
just
sake.
him and I. Like I know it was him and I living
I,
together, so
I
like
was
I would
like
rather be
going for the other
around all
guy.
the
There was
time.
no
But
point of me doing.
I
This
don't
is
know.
why I
Like
hate jumping far away,
yeah,
because we just come into the zone, we die.
it's been
Uh,
really like I don't know. I'm really glad to like have him around
they're a
sometimes,
team as well, like
especially
they
like
literally play with each
certain
other.
days. Like with work, I thought like, oh my god, it's gonna see.
Yeah, that
I'm
nade
really
was
glad
pretty
we
good.
live together
I'm
because
not gonna
if
lie.
not, I feel like there would be weeks
That's why I was
where
like,
I don't
how
see
did he
him.
make that first nade?
But
There's no way.
but yeah, and like things are just like taking their time and kind of falling in place.
One
I'm
kill
also
is
working on
worse.
a new song. I can't.
I'm finished.
Yeah. Me too. Um, I unfortunately it's the same guy,
Okay, Mike, I kind of
but
have to head, mate.
yeah,
After you
but
dinner,
he's in
see
like
him.
India, so I don't have to deal with him being. Yeah, he moved back to Bangalore, so I don't have to see him
Bye.
or anything. He just sent me the graph, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can work with you online. Like there has to be no physical contact. But so so you're this is crazy. I literally booked. I've been working on like booking my tickets for India since morning, and now you're like you're.
Are you not going to India? You will kill me if you're not going to India.
He did not want to go to
I'm
India.
going to India because you're going to
You're
India.
going to India just because I'm going, so that we can take a trip further in India because we were going to do. We were actually planning on doing. Where we were going to do? Barcelona, was it?
Like
Turkey.
Turkey,
No, before Turkey.
Madrid.
Pretty good. We were going to do Madrid,
That's why I was like,
and then
how
the
did he make
visa
that first
became
name?
such an
No
issue
way.
because it's
But yeah, and like
fucking
things are
skyrocket.
just like taking their time and kind of falling in place.
One
I'm
kill
also
is
working on a
worse.
new
Depends
song,
on like
First name,
but
there's no way.
so like